Shit, I'm the best thing on here. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they cautious, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up. If I let my dogs off the leash, they do my work to get out of Dodge while they eat. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the eat. I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's a good Monday. It's a good Monday, back in the basement, having fun, doing what I love to do. Let's talk sports. I love to be here talking sports in the basement with you guys. I promise you I do. That's why I try to make sure I do it on the regular Mondays. Every Monday, I'm trying to be here. Now, of course, unless we fall on a holiday, then y'all, I think we have a reason, but there was a couple holidays that I did rock out on, so I don't have a problem with it. You know, if I got the time and I'm free, I ain't got nothing going on, I definitely would be looking and more than forward to coming down here talking sports, especially if we got something going on. Now, I know calling them summer months are coming, and, you know, at least I want to speak them up faster than they are because they come too slow. It's still cold in my state. It's 20-some degrees out here. It's cold. It's cold, older brother. But, you know, the summer months, man, it's going to be a little slow as far as the major sports anyway. I mean, you know, it's still going to have sports talk. It's still going to be talked about, but not as much action. You know what I'm saying? Not as much sports action, but there's still going to be sports to talk about, and we're going to talk about it, right? We are definitely going to talk about it. We're going to mention it, getting ready for the sport that's going to come up sometime during the summertime, because in the summertime, you have your you know, normally getting ready for college football, getting ready for the NFL. Usually have your little mini camps. You know, we could talk about just some actions going on where, you know, still some NFL movement as far as NFL cuts You know what I'm saying? Guys are being cut, guys are being signed off free agent, and all that good stuff. The rookies who may have got lucky and got drafted, they're gonna have their rookie camps and all of that. And for those who are free agents and who are not has not been drafted, they're gonna have their opportunity to make teams. So we're gonna have all of that going on during the summer, but it is a little slow as far as the news, and for the most part, usually the first part of the summer, you have normally you're ending your NBA season, because usually the NBA season is usually about done after the first week of the summer. They are done, and all of that information's up. Usually you have right around the corner really is baseball. I'm not a big baseball guy, but if anybody who's on the show wants to talk about it, hey, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, right? But without further ado, let's talk about what happened. As far as my thumbnail, I know y'all see my thumbnail. That's my team. Kentucky, the basketball team, had some big news. We had a player that was cleared, and he was able to play on Saturday against the Georgia Bulldogs. So we're gonna get into that. But let's talk about. Well, he said, "Don't be petty." Yeah, they look. Well, I don't know if you've been listening, paying attention. I knew they was gonna beat the Texans. That wasn't a problem. The big bad was gonna be played between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, two teams that they have problems with. Now, of course, they've have faced them in the playoffs, because normally the Ravens wouldn't make it that far in the playoffs. This is the first AFC Championship game they've been to in a while since Joe Flacco took them there. So he usually wouldn't be this far. Currently Lamar sits at 2-3. That's his record in the playoffs right now. Currently, that's where he sits, 2-3. He has a losing record. He's 2-3 in the playoffs. Now, he's got that second win against look, he's got 2 playoff wins in his NFL career. Short NFL career, but it's an NFL career. One of them was to the Texans. The other one was to the Titans. Historically, those teams are not good. They're not. So, I don't know how much you really want to brag or boast or beat your chest about that. I wouldn't, but it is what it is. The test will come this week when they got to face the defending Super Bowl champs, the AFC champs, and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be the test. That's going to be the money. And we all know Kansas City's situation. They have no receivers. You know what they look out there? They look like the New England Patriots. New England Patriots won a couple Super Bowls with no-name receivers. So receivers, if they were free agency after they won, you would. I don't care if they was most outstanding players. You wouldn't really want to sign. You really wouldn't want to, because they fit a certain system. New England had a certain system, and they played good in that system. You put them on outside of that system, they look like receivers that probably shouldn't have been on the NFL team. Let's just keep it honest. But New England has a system, and they were successful in that system. He said if they lose to the Chiefs, why? Why? I mean, look, the Chiefs are a good team. They're the defending Super Bowl champs. We got to remember this. Just last season, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I mean, did we not remember that? They just won the Super Bowl just last season. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles. it is what it is. They a good team, defending AFC champs and the defending Super Bowl champs. Now, on the other side, you have the San Francisco 49ers and you have the Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. A lot of people didn't think they was gonna make it this far. A lot of people didn't think they were gonna make it far. But they still out there producing. Finding the ways to get the wins. Finding the ways to do what they have to do. But it is what it is. It's gonna be interesting. Can they beat the 49ers? I know right now Deebo Samuel is a little banged up. He avoided a serious fracture in the shoulder. But can they beat the best team in the NFC? That's going to be a question. Now look here. If the Lions go to the Super Bowl, man, God bless. First time. First time. That would be a very interesting Super Bowl for me to be watching, pay attention to. I'm not a Lions fan. Look, they probably the last of the least the last place as far as all the division teams that I don't like in my division, the last ones, because they really pose no threat to the Bears for the division. And really, I guess during the times that Barry Sanders had where he kind of lightweight embarrassed my team at times. But, I respected Barry so much that I didn't even take an offense. You know what I'm saying? I did. Now, the Vikings, I couldn't stand them. Of course, we all know the Green Bay Packers is my number one team that I dislike the most. But other than that, man, it really didn't matter to me as far as Detroit. Look, I'm gonna be interested in watching them. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Oh man, Big Mufasa. Big Mufasa, I know your team was the Buccaneers and you was riding with them boys from the South. But they ran into them Detroit Lions, man, and they hot. They hot. Look, Big Mufasa, y'all better do what y'all need to do to sign Baker Mayfield back, because I think Baker Mayfield has been doing good. What are y'all going to do about Mike Evans? Are y'all going to let him walk? You're going to let him be a free agent? Are you going to franchise tag him? Are you going to pay him? Y'all got some decisions y'all need to make as well. But shout out to you, brother. Thank you for coming by, brother. I appreciate you. And guys, I will be dropping a link soon, so if anybody want to come up here and who still has a team alive left in the playoffs, we could talk about it. My team ain't alive. My team ain't in the playoffs. But I'm on the outside looking in. Matter of fact, I'm living through y'all. I'm living through y'all guys, enjoying and giving y'all hard times when your team loses, and giving y'all props when your team wins. So let me make this right. My man Army Vet, what's going on, big brother? Good to see you tonight. Good to see you tonight. He said Cam Newton said there's a difference between game managers and game changers as the quarterbacks. This is true. This is true. So they for sure should keep Baker, yeah. I think it'll be a smart move. I don't know, Big Fonso, do you agree with that? Do you agree that they should keep? He said, but we got to keep Baker. Yeah, we played a good game, but we got to keep Baker, Mike Evans, and run it back. Hey, I won't disagree with you. They got a nice thing going with Baker, man. They got him for the cheap. They got him for the cheap. I think it'll be a good look for them to keep him. There's a lot of teams need quarterbacks. So Baker's going to have a market out there. Even if he's not as good as a lot of people may feel or think he is, there's going to be a market out there for him. There's going to be a market for Mike Evans. There's going to be a team out there who's probably a wide receiver away from really making a serious playoff run. And they're going to probably try to make a run at him. Oh, is Tampa Bay going to do what they need to do to pay him and keep him there? I don't know. Will they give y'all a hometown discount? Who knows? I don't know. Now, let me say this. Man played for y'all for 10 years. If the man say he won't leave, do you think y'all should just let him walk and not try to franchise tag him because he you know, such a tenure that he had with you guys? Do you think he deserves that right to check out the market and see what's out there? And if things is not what he's looking for, he'll come back and play for the team that he drafted. I don't know. And here go Waller with this dumb shit. Yeah, the Broncos need. Look, why would you want to go to the Broncos, Waller? I mean, he wants to go to a team that can make the playoffs. He just recently went to the playoffs, won the first round. Why would he want to go to the Broncos? Broncos ain't going to the playoffs no time soon. I think Russell Wilson's past his time. He needs to go. So I don't think the Broncos are the team to go there, right? I don't know. There's going to be a market for Dak Prescott also. I'll be ready. You ready to run Dak up out of Dallas? Look, y'all going to have to get your money right for him too. I think he's got another year. 2025, his contract's up. What are you going to do? RV, please don't put this body on me. Are you a Dallas fan? Because you're speaking about Dak. I need to know this. If you're a Dallas fan, I understand why you feel that way. If you're just a fan of the game, but you maybe you're interested to see what Dallas goes, and that's a different thing. Big Move Hall said franchise his ass. He ain't got no damn choice. I know that's right. He said, I'll check back with you later, Hank. Right on, Wally. I'll be here. I'll be here rocking out for a couple of hours. At least about almost 9 o'clock. Because I do have a show I usually do on Mondays with Real Press. It'll be outside stream, so y'all can definitely come back to the channel and watch it from her. So definitely check it out. Well, Ray said yes. Okay, what are you saying yes to? What are you saying yes to? I need to know what you're saying yes to. Which one what are you saying yes to? Look, there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, right? There's probably about 10 teams that need quarterback. And in the draft, you're looking at it right now, there's really not a lot of high quality type draft picks, man. I mean, of course, you got the Caleb Williams, you got your Drake Mays. Oh, you said Cowboy fan. Okay, I hear you. I got you. You got Daniels. You got what? Damn, I can't even think the damn Washington Huskies. Pendex, something like that. Michael Pendex, something like that. Him. You have JJ McCarthy. He's probably being eligible for the draft. So you got Bo Nix. So you got your 5 quarterbacks in the draft that this is probably considered first round or late first round, early second round type quarterbacks. So you probably got about 10 teams that need quarterbacks, in my opinion. What are they gonna do? Look here, guys. There's some teams that need quarterbacks, and we got the first overall pick. And in my suggestion, I've said this on, continue to say it's till the draft is done and over with, and it's all resolved. I think the Bears should trade the first overall pick. Now, it's going to cost you. Please believe whatever team comes up there, it's going to cost you a king's ransom, rightfully so. But I think we need to keep Justin Fields. Get the king's ransom that we surely deserve for that first overall pick in the draft. So some of these bum-ass teams that need a quarterback could draft maybe Caleb Williams or Drake Mays, whichever one they see fit. Guys, if y'all haven't done it yet, please hit the like button, please. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Travel once at, all right, look here, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do you acknowledge the moderator and not the host of the show first? Why do I have to get the secondary? I get the second string hello. She get the first string hello. How does that work here? During evening greetings flying by to know there are still many store sales going on. At Hingham Basin, aloha. Coco Golf made it to the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. FYI. Shout out to Coco Golf for making it far. That young 19-year-old girl is a good tennis player. And I wish nothing but the best for her. Nothing but the best for the young lady. So shout out to her for making that far. Hopefully she wins the Australian Open. And then she comes back ladies first, Inc. I understand on most aspects. But in this situation, I think I should be first. FYI. But Travel One, I appreciate you being here. Thank you, ma'am. Big Mufasa said, we will take Dak Prescott. Mike Evans asks if we need to. We will. Dak Prescott, Mike Evans asks if we need to. Okay. I'm assuming you're trying to say we will, I don't know, sign or trade for or take him for Mike Evans? Is that what you're saying? You would trade Mike Evans for Dak Prescott? Is that what you're saying, Mufasa? I don't know. If you can, please clarify for me so I can have a better understanding. But right on. But with that being said, that's what I want for the Birds. So in case y'all didn't know, guys, there was some good news that happened early this morning. The Birds did sign the offensive coordinator. The Birds did sign an offensive coordinator. This back and forth friendship they got going on is killing me. Jeez. Oh, God. I'm going to leave that alone. But Shane Waldron is the offensive coordinator we signed today. He's the former offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. Now, he was one of the 5 that I was hoping they signed. That was one of the 5 guys that I was hoping they signed, and they was able to do it. Now, fortunate enough, when Pete Carroll resigned or retired or whatever you want to call it, it opened him up for a job because at first he was still under contract. So then we would have to get Seattle's permission to interview him. Fortunate enough, once Pete Carroll retired and quit, and null and void that contract with all the assistants. So it allowed them to move and go wherever they want, talk to whoever they want to, of course, for future employment, of course. My man Big Mufasa said franchise him for 2 years like the Cowboys did that. Damn. I mean, you're going to have my man tied up, ain't you? I understand. But y'all need to pay that man. You don't keep franchising the man. Pay the man. Man wants maybe another 4 or 5 year deal or something with a $60 million signing bonus. Gonna keep on dragging this man's career out. He keep dragging his carcass up on the field for y'all. They gotta start doing something for that man. Pay that man, Mufasa. Don't keep on getting off scot-free. Having this man come out there banging himself for nothing. That Trey Lance trade from San Francisco got Dak a little worried. You think my man Trey Lance is hot on my man Dak's heels? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Look, 2025, the end of Dak's contract. Will they resign him? Will they sign him to a new deal? Or will they let him walk? It's definitely going to be interesting. But look, let me say this. Congratulations to the Ravens. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Congratulations to the Lions and to the 49ers. All who advanced on in the NFL playoffs. They will play tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. Let me get that together. They will play on January the 28th, which is when the Chiefs play the Ravens at 3:00, and the Lions play the 49ers at 6:30. Now, of course, the Chiefs has to go to the Ravens, and Lions have to go to the 49ers. So you got the 1 playing a 3. Well, that's what they both are. Matter of fact, that's what the Lions are 3 seed too. Dang. So it's 1s versus 3s. 1 seed versus 3s. KC's a 2 seed. Buffalo was a 2 seed. I mean, KC's a 3 seed because Buffalo was a 2 seed. The Lions was a 2. Was a 3 seed, and the 49ers is a 1 seed. So this will be a battle of the 1 versus 3s. Look, I think it's going to be a very interesting playoff. I think those are two very interesting games. Looking forward to watching those games. I know a few guys, in the space that root for the 49ers. And I know a few guys that root for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Ravens. But I only know 2 guys right offhand that I've seen cheering for Detroit now. And they just recently started rooting for Detroit. And I didn't always hear them say something about Detroit. My man JT and my man Will. Those 2 guys who have ties to the state of Michigan that I've seen and heard root for them. Now, again, I haven't always heard them root for Detroit. Now, let me say, JT's always give me a hard time when they play the Bears, so I guess he's kind of been rooting for Detroit all the regular season. So I ain't gonna take it. Now, I got a question there. You guys know he wears the Big D hats. I understand that. But I ain't been hearing him cheering for them Lions. I'm about to question that fanhood, Will. No, it's all good, man. Hey, look, that's your city. It's your state of Michigan. Hey, I'm sure. Look, things are looking good right now. The Wolverines won the College Football World Championship. The Fab Five was able to come back and get together when they played against Ohio State, and they beat Ohio State. The Fab Five was able to come together in harmony and come to the basketball game and celebrate an anniversary for them guys. Shout out to those men for being able to do that. So it's a lot of good things. Now we know the Detroit Pistons ain't shit. So everything in Detroit ain't good. You know that. Y'all terrible. But that's a different story. Hey, look, we're gonna worry about the good. We're gonna let the bad handle the bad, right? That's how we're gonna do. But going back to the Bears, greatest team in NFL history, for those that didn't know. We did hire offensive coordinator. Now we're in a process. Hopefully, he's has an idea about what his offensive staff is going to look like. Now we're in a process of finding us a defensive coordinator. That is our next move. Getting ready for the draft. Well, I guess not. Let's before we get ready for the draft. They got the Senior Bowl game. I want to say this weekend for the Senior Bowl. So we're gonna have an opportunity to see some college seniors play in that game and maybe find us a couple gems, in the later rounds. But we also have the Combine, the NFL Combine that's in Indianapolis, Indiana. We got that coming up. So, we could go out there and interview a few prospects, hopefully get the opportunity to see Marvin Harrison. I don't know if he's going to do his time or he's just going to do the interviews and be done, and then wait till Ohio State has a pro day to maybe do his 40 time and show us a little something. I don't know. More likely, you them top 10 picks. You normally don't do a lot of stuff that they have at the combine. Normally, you just do your interviews. You do those things. Take the little test they have for you. They do those things at the combine, and them top 10s draftees gonna wait till their pro day to do all what they feel like they need to do, like do the run time. They do the 40 time, run some routes and see how that looks. Normally that's what happens as far as the top 10 guys. But that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting, and thing with them interviews, you're gonna get a good feel of what you are possibly gonna be bringing into your organization. You know what I'm saying? Getting the opportunity to talk to these young men and see where their heads is, see what their minds are. Learn some things about them, figure out their background, and if this the type of person you want to invest your time, money, and energy in. Because that's very important. You don't want to get no nutcase. And if you can tell right off back about some of the questions he answered and how he answered the questions, if he can let you know, you can mark them off the list. We need to put this dude, because his head ain't right, on the no draft list because he's talking like his name is AB. And for those who don't know, that's Antonio Brown. Let me get a swig of water real fast. Yeah, we don't want to be drafting no Antonio Browns. We hear our share of guys who's overinflated egos. We made a mistake and we traded for Claypool from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Y'all got us, Pittsburgh. Y'all got us. I just want to let y'all know, y'all got us. We got that damn Claypool. He was terrible. Bad attitude, a diva. How you gonna be a diva? You're not even producing. That's the worst. You're a diva. You think you this and that. You're not even producing. Now Miami trade for you for a later pick, and more likely you're gonna get cut. They're not gonna put up with that bull crap. I mean, they got two great receivers in Waddle and Hill, and they try to bring you as a third receiver, but if you're gonna bring nothing but drama and chaos, we do better finding somebody else on the streets. We do better to find somebody else in the draft. Ain't no need to signing you. You bring you back. You don't deserve this money. Shit. The way you're gonna stay down in Miami, you're gonna have to get you a job down there, maybe at the local IGA or Save a Lot. I don't know. Or maybe the local Publix. Maybe you get a job at Publix. Maybe you'll be restock the shelves at Publix. I don't know. Shout out to the people that do that. No offense to you guys. Shout out to the great men and women who restock the shelves at these local stores. Shout out to you guys, because y'all doing work that a lot of people don't consider deem as prestige. But without you guys, stores wouldn't be filled. We wouldn't be able to buy what we need to buy. Like me, because I need to go buy some bread and milk. Man, don't you let me go. Let me get off task a little bit. The one thing I don't understand, when it starts to get cold and the weather starts to change and get bad, why does people have the need to go buy milk and bread? Well, what the hell is that about? What is that? What is that? Guys, if y'all can help me. Guys, if y'all can help me understand that. And again, if you didn't take a moment, please, to hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I appreciate that, guys. Help me out, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Why, when it gets cold, winter, you feel like, it's going to get about, 8 foot of snow. Why is bread and milk the first priority? What is that? I don't understand that. I don't understand it all. I don't know. Maybe I'm lost on this. Maybe I'm reaching. I could be. I heard that before. I heard that before. But with that being said, shout out to Antonio Pierce. Shout out to Antonio Pierce for getting hired with the Las Vegas Raiders. Shout out to the Raiders for making a right decision by taking the intern tag off of Antonio Pierce and giving him the permanent coaching spot. I thought that was a good move for them. I really do. I thought that was a great move for them. That was a move that was well earned, well deserved. I thought that was good. He needed. I love seeing a brother get an opportunity to be in a head coach. Boy, I tell you. Jesus Christ, Travel One. What are we doing? Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your evening, Hinks. Wonderful, magnificent. So, all right, executive assistant. Sayonara, Hink. Cheers to Coco. Look here, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Travel One. I appreciate her. I've seen some of the things she says on some of these other channels, and she brings hell and high water with some of the things she says. So she comes over here. She's respectful. She shows love to my mod. I appreciate her. So now I won't let you talk bad about over here. Now, if she says something crazy on us, I won't say anything. I won't. I can't defend it because I seen some stuff she just said. So shout out to her. Thank you for being here, Travel One. I hope wherever you are staying, or you are vacation, or hanging out, I hope it's a great place, and I hope the weather's warm for you. I can't say that here for Kentucky. It's cold as hell. Oh, man, Q said, I think the Lions going to get dog. Oh, God, dog. I don't know. I thought they was going to dog walk Green Bay, and that wasn't the case. And to me, Detroit has a better offense, a few better weapons. And truth be told, a better quarterback. So a better team in Detroit. I don't know if they're going to get dog walk here. I don't know. Let me say this. I wouldn't put no money on it. I'm not going to bet against it. Please believe it. I'm not going to bet against it. But I think Detroit's going to put up a fight. I believe that to the fullest. I know that's right. Well, now that's a different aspect. The defensive side of the ball, that's different. That's different. But let me say this. 49ers defense ain't looking as stout as it was early in the season. Now, I don't know if they still got a few injuries or got some guys still nicked up a little bit. But they give it up points too. They are. Because you got to remember, Green Bay had them on the ropes, man. Brock Purdy ain't been playing all the way like he should. He's been looking like an average quarterback, benefit off a great team with great weapons. Now, of course, Debo's banged up. I don't know if he's going to play. Right now, he's questionable. That's going to hurt him. That's one of his major targets, one of his big weapons. And we all seen how he doesn't flourish well when some of his weapons are not there. I remember when Trey Johnson was all out and Debo Samuel, and they went on that 3-game losing streak. So I don't know. He said, "Oh, as a Bears fan, you should be on my side of the street rooting against them." Look, I said it earlier. I don't have a lot of animosity with Detroit because Detroit is not one of those teams who really, in my opinion, who's giving my team a lot of hell. Now, during the days of Barry Sanders, it's kind of embarrassing how he did us, but he did it so respectfully, right? He wasn't one of those annoying, sarcastic, over dramatic, egotistical type player. You know, he's that get us touchdown, he'll toss the ball to the ref and keep it moving. You know, he did it respectfully. He disrespected us. He disrespected us respectfully. If that's even a word or even could be done, I don't know. But that's my opinion. Now, Minnesota, can't stand them. Green Bay, hate them. Detroit, I can tolerate them. So, only way I cheer against because they in my division. Other than that, that's about it. There's a lot of things I respect about Detroit and how they played and how they look. Let me say this. Let's be honest. Jared Goff was casted to the land of misfit toys. That's what they felt like the Rams did with Detroit when they made that trade and got Matthew Stafford. And Matthew Stafford got sent to the Rams, and the Rams sent Goff to Detroit. He got tossed to the land of misfit toys. And they said, you know, go to Detroit. That's where guys go to die in their career. Because you won't be successful. You won't win games. You are not winning playoff games. You're not winning divisions. You know. But if we just recently seen in the game, they raised the banner for the NFC North Championship. 2023, they won it. You know, congratulations to them. So now he's one game away from being in the Super Bowl. If he can somehow, some way beat the 49ers, they are going to the Super Bowl. First time in their NFL career, in their NFL franchise history. So my man Goff has done what everybody did not expect him to do. And that's find a way to help the Detroit Lions win in the playoffs. That's not what they expected. That's not what he did. That was nowhere near what they did. They thought he was going to go there, have some okay stats, and just go off into NFL, you know, the dungeon, and just be in the basement of the league and not winning anything for real and not be in the playoffs and just go there where your career going to die. That's what they thought. That was what they was thinking when they said that. Instead, he's doing just the opposite. He's proving cats wrong. I don't know. Man, come on, man. You have usually to lose. Don't hate on the Vikings. We ain't won since I've been alive. I got you, man. I mean, you know. But like I said, I'm a little older than you. I'm a little more seasoned than you. I've had a few more birthdays, and I've seen some of those Minnesota teams. So that's why I feel the way I feel about them. Now, again, it's not like the hate I have for Green Bay. That's something totally different. But I don't like them. That's all I'm saying. I don't like Minnesota. Oh, man, let me get ready to drop this link. You know, if anybody won't come up and have a good football conversation, you know, I'm more than glad and open to do that. You know, I love interacting with you cats. And let me pin this message to the top. All right, there we are. But before I do anything else, let's talk about what the thumbnail's about. So we have an overseas player. We call him Big Z. And so all season he's been deemed ineligible. And we've been waiting on the NCAA to clear him. They've been dragging their feet, bull crapping, you know, doing everything they can. And, you know, because us Kentucky fans, we always had that conspiracy that the NCAA is always against us. That's been like that for a while now. Probably ever since they put us on the death penalty, right? So with that being said, we just yesterday, after 17 games or 16 games, I think that was our 17 game we won. We played. We're now currently, I think, 14-3. But after 16 games, they finally cleared that man. Now, we had some loyal fans raise up some money, and they put up a billboard across the street from the NCAA office saying "Free Big Z." And the thing about with the clearinghouse, normally the high-profile players get the priority. They are the first ones they look at. They look at the longest and takes the most detailed look into them. And usually the big programs, they usually take a deep dive look into their eligibility and the players and the clearance house. So you got to get all that shit cleared. Doesn't matter. It goes from D2, NAIA, D1. I don't care what conference. Every player's got to get cleared. Every player who plays college ball has to be cleared by the clearinghouse. And you have to fill out paperwork. You have to submit it. It's a cost in it. Every player who's going to play college ball, and I probably should have talked about this on the show about having an athlete, but I didn't. It was like a $75 fee that you have to see to clear, because there's certain AAU basketball tournaments you have to have NCAA clearance and NCAA number is what they give you to even play in the tournaments. So my son's junior year, we had the tournaments that they was decided to play in and was eligible to play in. I won let's just say eligible to play in. You had to do it. Of course, I did it at his sophomore year when I realized he's going to be a college type player. And then the AAU team he played for, how they was going to play in these tournaments that require that clearance. So we did that as soon as possible. Matter of fact, some of these schools won't even allow you to be on campus as far as a visit. So I think that was the first thing that I thought about, how you have to be cleared to be on some of these, go on some of these college visits and some of these campus visits and all that. So they don't want to, and one visit we went on, we went to Miami, Ohio. And one of the requirements they talked about was get your NCAA number and clearance in order to in order to go on certain visits now, especially official visits. You can't go on an official visit without that clearance and that number. Now you go on an unofficial visit if they allow you to. Some schools could reject you if you don't have it because it's better for them. They have opportunity to see your grades. They have opportunity to see your status. There's a lot of other things that number allows them to do as far as checking in on a player. But those are one of the things that they make sure you have to have. So with Big Z, all his ducks was in a row. We had all the paperwork that we needed paperwork in. They just drugged their foot in order to clear him for whatever reasons. Like I said, some of the a lot of Kentucky fans feel like the NCAA has it out for them. So whatever conspiracy theories we can find to be true, we're gonna run with it. We're gonna run with it. So, and that's one of them. But he finally was cleared. He was cleared. He's eligible to play. My man Rilla, what's going on, big brother? I appreciate you coming through, my guy. You know how we do, bro. We rock out. But Rilla, tap in with me Wednesday, man. We're gonna have a good show. I've done a lot of clips, a lot of shorts, and I'll post them on social media on my page, and a couple other people's pages sometimes. and on my Facebook accounts. Well, you know, almost all my social media accounts, even, you know, they call it X now. They didn't call it Twitter no more. It's called X, but you know what we mean. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. TikTok, IG. So I post it on there, man, and you know, have different people's comments. People say different things, and sometimes people, other people who are on their shows, they got clips of me and they post them and all that. And you got people say, so what I want to do on Wednesday, you know how people do reaction of other people's shows and other people's comments and other people's clips. I'm gonna do reaction of my own. Why not? Why not? Right? That's what I'm gonna do. So this Wednesday, I know I was calling like a gorilla specifically, but that's just letting everybody know who's here and who's going to be here and who's going to watch it on replay. That this Wednesday I will be doing a reaction to my own clips, and we're going to talk about it. You know, what was my mindset when I was saying that? Why did I say it? How do I feel about after I said it? Did I feel like I should recant my story or what I said, or do I regret saying it, or should I been more verbal and vocative, more demonstrative, more aggressive, or should I have been more laid back? We're gonna talk about that on Wednesday. So I'm gonna put a few clips together, and we're gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it. He said light skin activities. Is that what it is? Well, real us, light skin got a voice too, brother. We got a voice too. He said, genius idea. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Look, I just want to do something different, man. You know, I know individuals like to talk about certain things on a certain time all the time. I know that, and I respect that. But every once in a while, you got to break it up, do something different, right? Sometimes the artists like to hear something different. And so I just want to do something different. So instead of reacting to other people's clips and shows, and I want to react to my own. It's me. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So that's the plan on Wednesday. Let's get back to talking about my man, Big Z. You're not going to get out of talking about my man, Big Z. So we played against Georgia on Saturday. Now, that game wasn't even close. Most of the game. Now, they did try to make a look come back, and we only ended up beating them by 9. We ended up dropping like 100 on them. 100 plus, let me say that. What is 100? 100 plus. But Big Z had a hell of a game. He played about 16 to 17 minutes. But his stat line, man, had like 11 points. A couple blocks, a couple assists, and a steal in that game. He played his butt off for a big game, man. Had the fans chanting his name, you know. Had the big poster board of him, you know what I'm saying, out there rooting him on. I seen where somebody in my city has tagged the side of a building that said Big Z on it. I'm like, my God. 105. Oh, but man, realize at 105. Let's look. We played a good game. It was a good game. It wasn't close. Like I said, it wasn't close. We beat them pretty bad. Like Rilla said, it was 105. It was 105 to 96 is what the final score. Right now, we're averaging over 90 points a game. That's what we're having. So our next game is tomorrow at 7. We play South Carolina. So that's a tough place to play for us. It normally is. South Carolina is 15 and 3 right now. That's where they sit. 7 p.m. on ESPN. So if any guys, I'm sorry, not ESPN, the SEC network. Now, I don't know if they still have that rule where they are limited if they don't show like certain locations. If you're not in the South, they show you. I don't know. I thought they kind of took that off and allowed everybody to have the access to it. I don't know. Of course, in the sports package. For any gamblers out there, it's a 4.5. We're minus 4.5. We're giving up 4.5. South Carolina is plus 4.5. So for all my guys who are gamblers out there who are looking to put a little coin on the game, there you go. That's the spread. That is the spread. He said UGA is my football team. Illinois is my. Come on, Rilla. Come on, Rilla. Hold on now. You can't ride with both of them. You got to run. I got you, though. I understand. I definitely understand. But we play South Carolina at South Carolina. And, like I said, normally that's a hard and tough game for us. But I like our odds. I like the three-head monster we got with our 7-2 guys. Look, let me say this. We got 2 7-2 guys and 1 7-1. I like that combination. 2 of them are more offensive-minded, but can play pretty decent D. We got one guy, man, he's just out there for strictly D. This dude loves to block shots and rebound. That's especially. Now, every once in a while, he'll give you double figures. Every once in a while, he'll give you 11 points and maybe 10 rebounds. It's not a normal thing, but every once in a while, he'll do it for you. But let me say this. I like us. We're going to make a run at that Final Four, guys. So, I'm just saying, look for us. Look for us. I'm just saying, look for us. Look for us. But in that game, man, he had a couple highlights, and I definitely want to show them so y'all could have an opportunity. For anybody who doesn't get the opportunity watching Kentucky basketball, because maybe basketball just not your thing. Y'all just never, y'all like basketball, but y'all more of an NBA type flavor. I understand that. But guys, my Kentucky team, I got a starting 5 full of guys who more than likely going to end up in the NBA. And these are not just free agents. They're going to be drafted. First-round draft pick type players we got on our roster. So if you want to see future NBA players because you're not a big fan of college, well, watch Kentucky. Watch Kentucky. We got 2 legacy players in DJ Wagner, the father of DeJuan Wagner, grandfather of Milt Wagner. Milt Wagner used to play at U of L. He won a title back in '86. DeJuan Wagner didn't play for a title, but he played with Cal at Memphis back in like 2000, 2001, I want to say. And now we have his son, who is the grandson of Milt Wagner and the son of DeJuan Wagner. Hopefully he gets opportunity playing for the title, like his grandfather did. Hopefully that's the case. But again, he's a legacy player. All grandfather and father both played in the NBA. Now, of course, his father played a short time because he had a heart condition, so he didn't get to play long. I think it's probably about 3 to 4 years that he played. But his dad played a little longer. I mean, his grandfather played a little longer in the NBA. But hey, DJ, he's going to be in the league. He's going to be in the league. And he's going to be a factor, too. He's that good. But with that being said, let's show a little highlights. Now, the first highlight I'm sure he's not of Big Z, but it's a highlight of my man Edwards, who's also going to be in the league. Probably a top 5 pick.
Out of the lane, pulls up, throws it to Edwards, left corner, his 3, good.
All right, get it out there.
Path right to the basket. Here's Edwards, wide open, left wing, his 3, good. Kentucky raining down 3.
Now, that guy's 6'8". Shoot threes, could take you off the dribble. Cock strong. He's a 3. He's a small forward. And when I say a 3, he's a small forward. That dude's tough. He'll be in the league. But let me introduce you, my man Big Z. Now, that guy's 7'2". Passing like that. Behind the back pass. Throwing it out there to one of our top 3-point shooters besides Reed Shepard. Is Antonio Reeves. Local kid, Marilla. He's from the Chi. Went to start off at Illinois State. Ended up transferring down to Kentucky, where he made his home and allowed him to win a few games. So that was a hell of an assist. Look, like I said, there was a 7'2" guy doing that. Could drive to the basket, finish. Has good defense and blocks. Could play good defense, like I said, and create turnovers and steals. And after finding up the 3, man, that's a problem. Those are NBA coach's dream player right there. When you that big, 7'2", you out there hitting threes, passing, playing good defense, creating turnovers, steals, blocks. I mean, what more can an NBA franchise be looking for? Young man's 20 years old, freshman. I know you're like, 20? Yeah, that's usually going rate. That's usually going right. And so, especially with the C19, how everybody got pushed back, you're going to have guys like that coming out freshmen, 19, 20. That's normally what's going to be. So, it is what it is. But with that being said, man, he's out there balling, he's playing. And he's a great addition to the program. He's able to compete in practice and make the other 3 big men better, and they making him better. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? So we are going to definitely make a serious run in the NCAA tournament. I look forward to seeing us in the Final Four, and I definitely will be talking a lot about my Kentucky Wildcats because it's basketball season. NFL is winding down. We got a couple more weeks. You got this week and not next week, but the week after. You got 2 more weeks of football. You got the AFC and NFC championship game, and then you got the Super Bowl. Now, of course, you got the Pro Bowl. I'm not going to be into the Pro Bowl. I haven't been in Pro Bowl in a long time. Now they're playing flag football now. That's what they're doing now. But that's cool. Something more safe, not where nobody could really get hurt. Allow it to be more interactive and fun for not only for the fans, but for the players. They got a little dodgeball tournament in that thing too. So it's all good, man. It's all good. So I like the way I like that they're doing this now because, nobody really was really playing. It was, it was really like a glorified practice or walkthrough when they was playing before. Nobody's really trying to hurt nobody. This ain't the days of Steve Atwaters or Sean Taylor. So that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's trying to, do anything to get nobody injured. They always want to see other guys play. Look, there's no rivalries in football like it used to be. We play a guy, you ready to fight him after the game. Though now they all friends, they exchanging jerseys. It's all lovely dovey. You know what I'm saying? It's not the days of old. So with that being said, they kind of soften the game up, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like I said, it's an all-star game. Supposed to be more relaxed, just like the NBA All-Star. Matter of fact, the NBA All-Star is going to be in Indianapolis this year. So shout out to Indianapolis, man. They're doing things up there, man. They done hosted the Super Bowl up there. They've been hosting the Combine for a long time. They host the Big Ten championship game up there. And they done had multiple All-Star games up there before. This is like, let me say, in my lifetime, at least I think it's about the third. I want to say about the third All-Star game that I can remember them having in Indianapolis. Maybe second, I don't know. I want to say it's the third. But look, don't hold me to it, brother. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. But it's definitely interesting what they're doing up there. So shout out to Indianapolis for doing that. I'm hoping my team, my city, my state, man, I'm hoping we can get an NBA team. I ain't gonna lie. We've been in a run in a couple times, but it seems like we've been used as a bargaining tool. So if you ever been to Louisville, we have an arena called Yum Arena where the Cardinals play, Louisville Cardinals play at. And it's NBA set up right now as we speak. It's NBA set up right now as we speak. You know, luxury boxes, big screen. Arena holds about 20, between 20 and 22,000, depending on the event. Well, normally for games, they hold about 21,000. But it's all set up. There's not a bad seat in the house. And the reason why they set up like that, because they was hoping to draw an NBA team there. And I'm hoping that too. You know, where the cities, the two major cities in Kentucky, Lexington and Louisville can get together and support. I believe that won't be a problem with the state of Kentucky supporting the NBA team. We love basketball. We always love basketball. Anytime there's college games and NBA games and playoffs, we're some of the highest rated cities, and we don't even have an NBA team. We don't have a pro team in anything besides soccer. We got a soccer team, but they, not a soccer fan, but for those who are, shout out to y'all. But I'm hoping for an NBA team here, so I can have something to go root for and cheer for locally. I ain't got to go all the way to Indianapolis to cheer for an NBA team. I don't have to go to all the way to, Cincinnati, which I say all the way. It's not that far. I mean, it's probably about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes from me, either to Indianapolis or Cincinnati, to see an NFL game. Or I could ride to Nashville, which is 2.5 hours, to see an NFL game or to see a hockey game. I'd rather do it, go right down the street, what I'm saying? Don't have to worry about getting a hotel. Don't have to make that long drive. And just get to go and participate and watch a game, man. See some of these local guys that play for my team. Maybe, of course, I would love to see them on our local team. But if they own another team, I would love to go cheer for them and root them on and all that good stuff. I think it would be a great thing for the city. We deserve that. At one time, we did have the Kentucky Colonels during the ABA season. That's a little history about Kentucky. And we won it in 1975, the ABA championship. They had the opportunity to buy in. There was $1 million buy-in for the NBA team. And the NBA team was only taking so many ABA teams. And of course, San Antonio Spurs was one. The Pacers was another team. And we had an opportunity to be 1-1, especially because we won a championship. We had the first bid. We chose not to due to our governor, who owned the team at the time, felt like it was a waste of money and wanted to stay with the ABA. Well, of course, we all know the ABA folded. And we missed out on the opportunity to get an NBA and haven't had the opportunity really seriously since then. Now, we was up for bid when when the Vancouver Grizzlies was up for sale, and it was between us and Memphis. Of course, they had the FedEx Forum. They already had it ready. Our arena wasn't built yet, and we was, promising we were going to build, but they rather say, it's like, a bird in hand is worth more than two in a bush. Do we have the audience? Do we have the space? Do we have the draw? Do we have the crowd? Do we have the support? Yes, we had all of that. We just didn't have the arena at the time, and Memphis did. So guess what? Memphis got it. Memphis got it. We had the corporate backing. They had FedEx. We had UPS, which is a bigger, of course, packaging company. We had Brown and Forman. We had Morris Forman. We had Brown and Williamson was another backing that they was going to use. So we had the backing. We had the financial support. We had the people in the place. We just didn't have the arena at the time. So now, 2024, we have the arena. We got everything. We still have them corporate people who are still willing to buy in. We even have a movement on social media. Bring the NBA to Kentucky. Hashtag bring NBA. You can look that up. It's a hashtag out there. Bring NBA to Kentucky. I'm hoping it happens for us. I really am. Hopefully in my lifetime. I don't know if it's going to, but I hope it does. I would love to see that. I will be one of the biggest people supporting. I will look in to get me some season tickets. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Look at who decided to come up late. And I'm about to ready to shut the show down. This dude here. Boy, I tell you, this dude here. What's up, Tommy? What are you doing tonight, brother?
Man, I just needed one of my teams to lose this weekend, the Chiefs or the Niners, and they both let me down, man. God damn.
Well, look, this is a place where you can vent and you can get that stuff up off your chest, and I'm glad I'm here for you, my brother.
Man.
But look, not everything's bad in your world. You hired Antonio Pierce.
Listen.
Y'all finally made the right decision.
You know, I'm ecstatic. And from what I heard, what's his name that used to play for that used to coach Cincinnati? Marvin Lewis might join the staff. Tom Coughlin might join the staff. One thing that they said that they liked about him was he was honest about his lack of experience, and that he would seek to bring others in to fill in that void, which I like to hear. But yeah, I'm excited, man. You know, because the players wanted him, so the players gonna be inspired.
He's bringing some NFL OGs with that.
Hey, exactly. So the little mistakes that he might have made or whatever, we might be able to avoid them. But man, I like it, man. I was a little worried that he was gonna go for the little hardball bait. I wouldn't have been the maddest in the world if he got hardball, but the players wanted Pierce. You saw how they fought for him, how they, fought to play for him. So you kind of can't ignore that, and especially I told you after the Rich Bisaccia situation where, they played for him and then just let him go as if what he did didn't mean shit. I kind of knew that, he was kind of under a lot more pressure to make the right decision this time. So, a little nervous about Harbaugh going to the Chargers, though. I ain't gonna lie, because I think that's gonna be a solid move. You get Harbaugh a nice quarterback, he can.
So is that for sure? I mean, is that still just?
It's speculation, but I believe he's on like his second interview. I think I could be wrong, but I think he's on like his second interview with that. But it's looking like that's probably the way that they gonna go. To be honest with you. So. I mean, we'll see. So we'll have Sean Payton and fucking Harbaugh in our division. So, and Sean Payton looked like he was kind of figuring some shit out towards the end of the season. So it ain't even like, you can look at the Broncos and just look at their record as if they was just garbage. Like they was figuring some shit out towards the end. So, but even though the teams that I didn't want to win, won. I can't lie, man. These playoffs been good, man. It's been some real good games. They on Josh Allen ass.
Yeah, but they need to be on the coaching staff behind too. Because
as much as I don't want to give him grace, bro, he had 3 solid drops that could have changed I'm talking about. Ball hit both hands, pause, and they just dropped the ball type shit.
Oh, you talking about Josh Allen?
Yeah. So, as much as I don't want to give him bail, I can't ignore the fact that he threw perfect balls at these guys, and they just dropped them. And there's no excuse for that, man. We in the league. Oh, shit. Damn, girl. No, my daughter didn't shit it. Got to clean this shit up. But, yeah, so it's I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that shit go. With him. I mean, I don't think they're gonna make no moves, but they might make a coaching move. Because like you said, I think what was it, like 4th and 2, and they was on their own 29, and he went for it.
Yeah.
Like it's decisions like that that get you fired. If it don't work out for
13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You make that decision. Yeah, that don't make sense to me.
What you think about Tampa Bay? They said Tampa Bay mailed it in. I believe if they would have called a timeout because who the fuck was shit? Why is it who was they playing? Tampa Bay.
Detroit.
The Lions.
Yeah.
Because the Lions technically they hiked the ball too fast. Had they called the timeout, they could have got the ball back. But they just never just called that last timeout. They would have got the ball back, I believe, with like 14 seconds or some shit like that. And they just never called the timeout. I had to go look. But actually, you know what? I think that was a mistake. I think the TV kept it as if they still had a timeout. I think they
did. I thought they was out.
Yeah, I thought they was out. Okay, yeah. Because you know the conspiracy theorists are going crazy with this. Oh, it's set up and all of this shit. But you know, this week I'm a Lions and the Ravens fan. Hate the Chiefs, hate the Niners. Whoever went out the Lions and the Ravens, if they go to the Super Bowl, I'm good with, because you know the Lions are way overdue, and I would love to see Lamar get one. So I wouldn't be mad if either one of them won the Super Bowl, but you know, fuck the Niners and fuck the Chiefs still.
Well, according to the conspiracy, 49ers are going because some guy said they painted the thing like the colors of the Ravens and the Niners. So
I guess so. I guess the last 2 years, the colors of the Super Bowl have been real similar to the actual teams that were in it. So, listen.
It depends on who you ask. You really believe that?
Realization that people in America got a lot of time on their hands, and they'll find whatever the hell they need to find.
Exactly. Because, like I said, I mean, look. Right now, the big bad is the Chiefs. Well, the Chiefs and the Bills are the big bad for the Ravens. You know, Lamar hasn't beat them in a regular season. Of course, he hasn't beat them in the postseason because he ain't had an opportunity to play against them. So, Chiefs always been a thorn in the side in the regular season.
Yeah.
And you know what the Chiefs remind me of right now? They remind me of I was about to say Tampa, but the New England Patriots. They have no who finding a way, score and catch balls at the right time. That's what they remind me of.
It's one of them, like, no matter what, in the back of your head, you think they're going to find a way to pull it out. And
that's what it reminds me of.
You also, have you heard the rumors that Travis Kelce might be retiring after this year?
Well, I thought Jason was going to be the only one, but I guess brother going to retire too, huh?
Yeah, so from what I heard, they said he's focusing on other stuff in his life, so and they want to go out together. So,
well, this will be his 11th season. I think this is
been there for a while. You know, them tight ends take a beating, so it wouldn't be.
Look, I could see him retire if they win the Super Bowl again. Yeah, I could see him doing it. Him and Shannon be the only tight end that got 3 Super Bowls. Yeah,
and it wouldn't be a complete surprise. And he's already in the conversation for the GOAT tight end. So
for sure. Well, let me take that. Does Gronk got 3? I think Gronk got 3 too, though, don't he?
He gotta have 3 or 4. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Because Brady got what, 6 with New England?
Does he got is it 6 with New England?
Because I think he got 7 total, right?
Together, yeah.
So that was 6 in New England because he only won 1 in Tampa Bay.
Okay, yeah.
So Brady.
So I would think that he's got 4. Yeah, he got about 4 then. Yeah. I mean, look, Travis Kelce got the numbers.
Yeah, Shannon Sharpton already pretty much put him as the GOAT tight end. So
yeah, hey, if he went to this year, you got to.
Yeah,
look, it'd be a good argument.
Oh, for sure. And you know, I don't even like the Chiefs, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. He been a bad boy.
So that look, I think that's gonna be a good game. And I know a lot of people just count out Detroit, but look, man, Detroit's like the little engine that could, man. They just keep on chugging and chugging along, finding ways to win. So,
and they only gave Debo like 50% chance to play. So I think even if Debo play, I think that shoulder gonna be fucking with him. I doubt to be honest with you, if he does play, I doubt if he'll make it through a whole game because
he's gonna be a prop out there. That's all he's gonna be.
Yeah. And I mean, we saw that offense without Debo. We've seen it actually. I think this is multiple years we've seen it without Debo. That shit is not the same.
Yeah, he missed like 3 games. Him and was it offensive tackle Trey Johnson, I think.
Yeah.
Multiple games, and they went on that little 3-game slide.
Yep.
So I mean, look, it's going to be. This boy, my son texted me, talking about I need re-up on damn. What the hell you re-up on your goddamn groceries? Jesus Christ. This dude, hey, Tom, I got 2 texts. Daddy, I need that thick Nike sweatband for the game next week, and need to re-up on the groceries. This boy here.
That's why I always laugh at people when they think that shit stop at 18. No, the fuck you don't, because I know what I was doing at 18, and it wasn't leaving my dad alone.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game, though, for sure. I think I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy for Detroit, man. Them boys been. I mean, they've been asked essentially my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember back in the Barry Sanders days. Sorry for Barry Sanders.
I bet he's like, man, why could they do all this when I was playing?
Hey, I seen somebody say they should sign Barry Sanders and Megatron a 1-day contract so they could get a ring.
I know that's right. Look, I said earlier in the show, man. I said they sent Jared Goff out there to die. That was the Rams' whole point of doing this.
Oh, 100%.
Send that man out there to die in the land of Detroit because he knows nothing happens good in Detroit as far as the NFL. But lo and behold, this man is one game away from playing in the Super Bowl. Again.
Well, I mean, they wasn't planning on Dan Campbell coming in there and coaching his ass off. Because I seen somebody tweet this and they said they see what Dan Campbell did for Detroit, Antonio Pierce doing for the Raiders. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all ain't gonna like me next year if you do. Listen, I'm not shutting the fuck up at all. I'm letting everybody
be like that. You think you gonna have it popping out there in Vegas like that?
Man, listen, I'm gonna learn how to dance. Goddamn it. I'm gonna learn how to shit.
Hey, I know that's right.
Man, it's been a long time coming, man. The one time we make it to the playoffs, our fucking quarterback gets injured and we out the fucking first round, man. It made me sick. So
that's how it happens sometimes, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
Without bad luck, you would have no luck.
And man, I'm telling you, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm looking at San Francisco though. I mean, I know when Debo got hurt, they was like, man, what the fuck? They seem like every year they go to the playoffs, somebody get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel sorry for him because fuck him, but I know that's a tough one, man. I know I'll be frustrated.
Well, I think if they get past Detroit, he's gonna have 2 weeks.
Yeah. He might get back then. Yeah.
He's gonna have a couple weeks to heal.
Yeah.
So, but they're gonna have to get past Detroit. Like I said, I don't think it. I know a lot of people probably saying, "Oh, it's just Detroit." Yeah, but Detroit, I don't think Detroit's gonna be easy out, man.
Aiden Hutchinson ain't out there playing. He is not playing. Oh, and that's another thing too. Aiden Hutchinson, man, he's from Detroit, local kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's local guy.
Yeah, that's dope.
He's local guy, so it's definitely gonna be interesting, man, on those games. Look, I think both games are going to be good games. I don't think, like I said, I don't think 49ers is going to run away with Detroit because Detroit's got a good offense. Now, the defense is kind of questionable, as a whole. But I don't think the 49ers are going to run away with it. So I think it's, like I said, it's going to be a good game between both teams.
Yeah, that's
I said the season. I thought it was going to be KC and Philly in the Super Bowl getting a rematch, and I thought Philly was going to win. But, of course, I'm wrong on that. But,
So
KC.
was that your take when the playoffs started or at the beginning of the season?
Beginning of the season.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because the way that they played.
No. The playoffs started. It totally changed. It totally changed. I was stuck on 49ers and Chiefs when the playoffs started. I didn't. Philadelphia was on the slide.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That Super Bowl would make me fucking sick. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Yeah,
but that would make me sick.
That would be rough on you, would you? I mean, one team from your division, the other team from your home state. Ooh. You have to live up. You got to live up early, man. They're gonna be unbearable.
A whole lot of F-bombs being dropped.
Damn.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's been, the first round kind of surprised me with all the blowouts because normally, in the NFL playoffs there ain't no blowout. Mm-hmm. But once we got past that, man, it's been pretty good football, man. I can't complain.
Yeah. I think there's only one team that wasn't a blowout. Well, that was the Rams and the Detroit, wasn't it? That was a 1-point game.
Almost every game but one in the first round was a blowout.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The Rams and Detroit game. That was the only one that wasn't a blowout.
Yep.
But the rest of them, like you said, it was lopsided.
Yeah.
So,
but I know you enjoyed the Packers getting took up out of there. But I think Jordan Love might be a problem for y'all, man. He looked like he grew into that position. He made like a little rookie mistake. I wouldn't say a rookie, but like a young quarterback mistake with that last throw. But I mean, besides that one play, I think he did everything he could to put them in a position to win. He wasn't out there catastrophically fucking them over like we've seen like with Dak and other people, just making huge mistakes to fuck the team over.
Nah, I mean, look, can he be a problem? Yeah, he can. I don't think he's good as them other two quarterbacks that we used to play against on a regular basis. But
nah. But I mean, man, you talking GOATs though.
Yeah, he's going to do some good things for Green Bay. Yeah. But I'm hoping my team's going to be good enough we can overcome that.
Are they going? You think they're going to keep Trey Lance? I mean, not Trey Lance. Fuck, I forgot who y'all got up there.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm banking on. Us trading that number one overall pick for a king's ransom for whoever wants him, so they can grab Caleb Williams or Drake Mays, whoever they decide. I'm hoping we'll trade with a team either like Washington or
Vegas
or New. Well, no, Vegas, y'all too far down. Yeah, y'all gonna have to come off with your boy Max Crosby if y'all want that.
Oh no, see, man, now you.
Yeah, so if unless y'all ready to come off that, then
man. Look, man, we already let y'all have goddamn Khalil Mack, man. Let us live. God damn.
Well, man, I mean, come off with him. I like him. We need it. We need another defensive end.
We gave y'all one, and y'all let him go.
He wasn't living up to the contract, so he had to cut loose.
Hey, you know what? And that's the reason why I was glad that we didn't pay him that contract, dog. Because as much as I loved him, but hey, man, you're not a quarterback, big dog. Like, it's games that I saw with Chicago where it's like, bro, you need a quarterback to win this game.
Yeah.
Unless you just literally terrorizing the other team's quarterback, you need a quarterback to win this type of game. And he just wasn't going to win those type of games for you. And to pay somebody that much money, I need somebody that can literally take over this game and win it for me. And that just wasn't him. That's not to say that he was trash or nothing like that. He did what he did, but it's just what you do isn't going to change the entire scope of the game. When we see some of these quarterbacks, and when they get that ball in their hand, and you pretty much know, he about to go down and get this score, that's different, and you can't really do that with a defensive end.
Yeah, that's facts. What's up, True? What's going on tonight, brother? You good?
Yes, sir. What's going on, big bro? What's up, blood? What's up, TB? How you feeling, Short?
What's up with you?
I'm doing all right. How does the New Year's treat you?
Man, I can't complain. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
A lot of people got it worse. I'm good.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, yo, I see you in that avatar, bro. You looking good up there, man.
I appreciate you. That was a Christmas party. You feel me?
Yeah, you looking good up there. A lot of people don't know you was like, husky, like, a couple months ago. You done trimmed down, got me on my steel on that.
Boy, notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, looking good, bro. Yeah, my bro looking good. I'm like, all right, I gotta tighten up now, Hank. I was like,
So Tommy up trying to get high school scary.
Yeah, like he trying to get back to his high school shit. I'm like, hold up.
I ain't been under 200 since 2007. I ain't got down to like 190. I got scared. I said, okay, I gotta stop this shit. But I was doing the intermittent fasting shit.
Yeah,
man, you do that shit, man. That shit work, bro. I promise you, it worked.
That shit worked.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. My bro up there, I'm like, man, I gotta tighten up now, shorty. It's time now.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you know, in the field I'm in, man, these niggas out here be looking bad. I just be looking at them like, yeah, I can't look like y'all, man. These niggas out here be looking like bowling balls, dog. That shit crazy. I'm like, I can't do it.
I can't keep up on y'all with that.
Bro, the bellies I be seeing coming out of these trucks, I'll be like, shit.
You like, yo, you working hard, but you ain't gotta look hard, right?
You feel me? Like, man, like you gotta do better, dog. And we be hearing all these stories about these cats in the trucking industry, heart attacks and all this type of shit.
Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna learn from y'all, man. I'm good.
Yeah. How do y'all predictions turned out so far as with the NFL and stuff? How y'all look?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even predicting no more. I'm just hating. I want the Niners and the Chiefs to fuck out. Period. So I can talk my shit.
What about you?
Well, I mean, right now the ones I predict for the playoffs is still lying. That's the Kansas City and 49ers. So I guess I'm gonna piss Tommy off with my picks.
No. I get the picks. I'm just, like I said, I'm just hating.
Honestly,
I ain't got no problem saying it.
Yeah, you are people know I'm from Baltimore, but I ain't even a Ravens fan. But I'm not gonna hate on them. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm a Ravens fan this week, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm actually choosing Ravens over Chiefs, and I'm actually choosing Detroit over the 49ers. Real talk.
Yeah. I mean, I could see any of those games going either way. I wouldn't be surprised either way, to be honest with you. But I definitely see Baltimore winning the 49er one. I think that's dependent on Debo. If Debo could come back and he fully healthy, I think they might be able to get that one. But if Debo out, I think Detroit got it, to be honest with
you. Yeah, I just think because of the fact, even if he play, because of the workload that they need from him, even though that he play, I think it won't be enough, especially going against Detroit. I think he's not going to have enough. That's what I was looking at.
Clearly, my boy Y High is still high, boy. He said we still them. I know he ain't talking about the Cowboys. I know he ain't talking. And I don't even hate the Cowboys, but the audacity, the unmitigated goal.
Hey, yo.
Sometimes you gotta let them live, man. Sometimes you gotta let them.
They seriously have a delusional base, bro.
It's like, and he posted that confidently. It wasn't no LOL, no laughing emoji. Like, man. They remind me of Trump, just the eternal optimist, man.
Definitely hit that like button for you, boy.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny.
How your man's coming, Hank? How your son? How is he doing?
He's fine. His ass just sent me a text message talking about he needs a new Nike sweatband for the game next week, and he'd re-up on his groceries.
All right, praise God. Praise God. He fully ready to go?
Yeah, he got cleared on the 9th, so his first game back, he'll get to play on the 30th.
Great. Praise God, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So, glad for you, G.
They ain't bringing no goddamn maybe 18 to no Kentucky, dog. Ain't gonna happen. No, I'm just ain't no. It's not just like ain't nobody going to play there. Like if you hear how they call it the 3 M's: Michigan, Memphis, and I want to say it's in Maryland. Like those are the 3 places that they just like no NBA player trying to go play.
Yeah, we definitely ain't getting nobody right now.
Yeah, they ain't going. Nah, they ain't gonna do that. Ain't.
You ain't getting nobody.
You ain't gonna get no free agents. What free agent gonna pick Kentucky over LA, Miami, New York? Y'all gonna have to be like Oklahoma City. Like for real. Then y'all gonna have to build it from the ground, and that's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Look here, man.
We've been on rebuilding since rebuilding up here in Maryland. It's over.
We gonna make sure them guys are well taken care of, just like we do our college players. They're well taken care of. They won't for nothing. It's
a different taking care of when you're dealing with the pros, though.
Yeah,
you right.
This tell you how bad it was. We had Angel Reese up here, and she went to LSU. So we had the number one player. She's got up out of here.
They like, nah, because I think people seem to forget that they got to live in this city. They forget that part. Like, you got to live in this motherfucker. Why you think nobody go to Detroit? They got to live there.
Same thing. You got to live in this dirty mom. Shorty, that ain't it. Baltimore ain't it, Shorty. It's ugly.
Man said we love the Kentucky Derby. I know that's right. Shout out to the first weekend in May.
Yeah, so that's like an event. I'm starting to see it now more and more because you can start to get like a little hip hop guys starting to hit it. But like that's the event like the black folks go to. Because I knew like the rich white people went to, but I ain't know about like
Kentucky Derby is like rich white folks too. But black people start to pick up. We got the Preakness here at our joint. We got the Preakness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So our folks are late to the party. You know how we do. We always late to the party.
Yeah.
But they started. More black folks started to come down there. Now we have used to be we used to go to the Oats on Friday. They used to be like the local for the locals, but they're kind of being taken over by national, and it went more national now. So now they have a big race on Thursday called Thurby, and so a lot of the locals started coming on that Thursday for that. Yeah, no.
I forgot black folks love to gamble too. So you put that gambling in there, you'll get them.
Yep.
Well, now that we open up gambling, it made it more interesting here in the Blue State. So. Yeah, we look at Tommy. I know you sit there and say the NBA gonna come here, but we gonna figure a way out how to get up there.
I mean, I'm just telling you. I'm not. That's not based off of my opinion. You know, I'm going off of hearing the former NBA players and stuff and how they talk about certain cities and stuff. They really don't. They ain't fucking with them.
We ain't getting no Baltimore Bullets no more, G. That's over with. They ain't coming here. I'm trying to tell you, they don't want no parts of this. This is Baghdad here. It's trifling.
We're not that bad in the 502.
You see, they had to move our shit to Frisco.
And see, we not as bad as them.
Nah, listen. When I tell you, boy, when ESPN came out here for that finals, that first one the Warriors won. When I tell you, they tore them motherfuckers up. They tore their ass up. Boy, they were stealing everything out there. They stole cameras. I mean, they was, man, every finals after that, they was in Frisco, even though we played in.
Everything was pillaged that day.
I'm talking about they went through all that. Because I guess nobody told them that, our local news have to walk around with armed security guards because they used to rob the reporters out here.
Yeah, they got security walking with them. Yeah. It's been like that. It's been like that since.
What do they think they're going to get from a reporter? A cell phone? What the hell?
No, they take the camera.
They take the camera.
That camera worth money. I don't know where they sell it at, but
you don't think they have some way to track that camera if they do get stolen? They don't think about that.
They don't give a. They don't care about that.
I see.
The camera is like $5,000 easy, bro. That's easy. That camera's them high def cameras.
And so, who are you going to sell it off to? Another camera?
That's why they finding somebody because they sure take them.
You going to sell it to another camera, a rival camera station? Guess what? We got your rival's camera.
Somebody
got your camera. What do y'all think about this? Would y'all buy it from us? Come on, man.
They got laptops out of them too, though. They got the laptops because that's the big thing right now. They call it bipping. Where like the tourists come out here with and they leave their shit in their car, and motherfuckers come through there and look through that window, and they excuse you of your stuff, of your property.
That's gone.
Look, if you foolish enough to leave it in your car, especially in a visible site, it'd be different.
That's crazy. They got
different. I put it in the trunk, and you so happen to get lucky and come up. But I'm putting it in my front seat.
The comedian chick, Simone, they told her shit up. Boy, they even stole her Bible.
Oh yeah.
Who?
They even
I
stole her
forgot
bike.
they got her. B. Simone.
Yeah.
They got her recently, huh?
Stole a Bible. Is that what you said?
They got
They took her.
they got her and all. I think she was out there with 3 friends. They got all that
Hold
stuff.
on, hold on,
that
Tom. You
stuff.
said they stole her Bible too?
They stole the Bible too.
So they didn't bother cracking it open. They said the hell.
Listen,
we gonna steal it to say we got it.
they listen. Somebody might want it.
They gonna take it to the black market at the swap meet.
Ruthless out here, dog. Ruthless.
Man,
Well, y'all heartless out there, peas, ain't you?
man, that's their thing. That's their forte.
Hey, that's they. I'm a civilian, man. I go to work and come home.
I know that's right. Said I ain't claiming them scallywags.
Y'all mess with the FanDuel?
Huh?
Yeah.
Y'all mess with the FanDuel?
Football season's over for me, so I don't even touch it no more.
Yeah, they don't let us really too much do that. I got a place online that I can, but I'm not a good bettor, dog. Once I lose like $20, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah.
I don't keep going. I ain't stupid.
Yeah, I don't hand my money to people for nothing. You know, and that's what it feels like when I lose a bet. I feel like I just handed somebody a wad of cash for literally nothing.
I still got $30 currently sitting in my account right now that I haven't betted on.
Yeah, you still good. You still good.
But I only bet during the regular season. I don't like to touch it during the playoffs, so that's why.
Well, it's hard to make money because, like, you make your real money on like blowouts and stuff like that, and in the playoffs, it just ain't gonna be.
Yeah, it's a grind. Usually,
everything gonna be close. So it's like the odds is gonna be super close anyway.
If you're in a prop bet, you could probably make some. If you do.
But that's more like blind betting when you're doing like prop bets.
Yeah.
The good part about it is you on there you don't have to straight bet. You can go to like the stats and everything like that. Help you out. So that's the good part. It's not just the point spread or like who win. You can actually up your chances by using it. Yeah, but the opponent and all that shit. So I like that.
We had it on a ballot. I believe it was last year to legalize the sports betting shit. And they came out with these commercials talking about how kids could accidentally get hooked on it from downloading things. Yeah. Man, I'm like,
they ruined all of it. Yeah,
I was so motherfucking mad. I'm talking about they hit us with every single reason why we shouldn't let that shit be loose. Because the Native Americans out here, that's their territory.
Yeah, all that's their line right up there.
Yeah, they wasn't feeling it. They want that gambling shit to stay in their little.
That's funny. Look, they did the same thing here, even though we're 15 minutes from Indiana.
Yeah.
We could go straight over and donate all our tax dollars, all our hard-earned.
But they know you're not.
All that.
They know you're not going to do it. That's why, though.
What's that? Go over there?
Yeah, like you might go over there on the
They're doing it. That was the problem. They're doing it. They're going over.
I'm saying like as on a I see what you're saying like with the sports. I got you.
Yes. Look, I will have to go over there do my FanDuel betting booking. I will have to go over to I remember a couple times going to my son's parking lot of his campus and just hanging there and get all my bets in and going home.
Yeah, but imagine if it was in the same vicinity, Hank.
Make stuff and then put my bets in. I go to the local gas station over there and place my bets and come on home.
Yeah, see, I gotta go to Nevada. We about an hour and a half from Nevada. I'm not about to do all that shit.
Yeah, that's something you do though. You feel what I'm saying? When we got the casino down here, niggas that didn't even bet went to the casino to bet. You feel what I'm saying? They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. So that's basically what TB is saying. Imagine if it was, you still got the 15-minute gap. Imagine if it was in the same vicinity that you're at.
Oh yeah, everybody be doing it.
Everybody be doing it. That's what it's saying.
Yeah. So they still, even though people are still doing it, the majority not.
It's not doing it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It would increase, just like here we got this casino down right near the Ravens Stadium, and that's the new hangout spot. It ain't even strip clubs and stuff no more. It's the casino. Niggas going down there just to parlay. Got good food down there and stuff like that, and then all the ladies is down there too. You feel what I'm saying? So
you got the trifecta then, don't you?
Yeah.
And ladies and money,
yeah.
That's the trifecta. That's all you need.
Listen,
That's a hood new paradise.
I told
Yes, sir.
I
I'm trying
told
to
real
tell you.
fast. I seen them row houses in motherfucking Baltimore up close. I'm good. I'm straight. Nigga.
You ain't going down there. Okay.
Hey, I don't want to find out. I
Hey,
said, nigga, any nigga that's willing to live like this, you different.
Yeah, it's hideous down here, Hank, man. It's nasty.
Them row houses look crazy, Hank.
It's
Crazy.
Well, look, you ain't got to worry about me violating or going down there. I'm going to live through your stories, huh?
Man.
I'm going to trust what you say.
There in DC. I remember I went to DC to go to the White House to go look at the White House. I hit a couple corners, got lost. I was in the hood. I'm talking right around the corner, like literally you can look up the street and see the Capitol building. Because my mom from DC, my mom always told me that.
He said sports gambling going to
Yeah. If you're driving TB, you can see the Capitol building once you're going down. Yeah.
No, that shit told me. I said, oh yeah.
Hey Hank, imagine you seeing the governmental state building, but you in the hood part.
And you in the hood, bro. And I'm talking about like the hood, like not like no, like nah. You in the hood, and you literally seeing the shit that we see on TV, the Capitol building. Like what the fuck? That shit different, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm cool. Me and my partner, I had my partner from LA with me. I looked at that nigga, man. I must have pulled that thing out and put it on my seat. Yeah, we gonna get up out of here.
Yeah,
we get up out of here real quick.
Is gentrification gonna make some changes down there though?
No,
yeah, they gonna move y'all out. What they gonna do for the people?
They've been asking for that probably for years, man. That ain't gonna never happen. That's a landmark now.
I mean, it might they got it because I tell people, you know, the reason why they doing that gentrification. Most of these cities, why they doing that gentrification is because the white folks sick and doing the commute to get out there. You know, most of the hoods, for whatever reason, was right in the middle of the like, okay, take it like San Francisco, right? The hoods are right there. Oakland, same thing. Oakland is 15 minutes away from San Francisco, but they will move all the way to the outskirts of the bay and had to drive in. Now they just gonna kick the niggas out of Oakland and say, we're gonna take this shit over. So now we only got a 15-minute drive to get to the city instead of having to drive like an hour. That's what most of this gentrification shit is just to make it more convenient for them to get to work and shit.
I got you. Yeah. Well, fellas, look, I'm about to shut it down because I got to get ready to go over do Real Precious tonight. But once again, man, I appreciate y'all coming through.
For sure, big guy.
It's been a minute, man. I got to come over here more often, big bro. I enjoy cutting it up with you. You know what I'm saying? My man Tom B always on the regular. He come through, even though his Raiders ain't shit. You know, he still come through.
Hey, man. We made the right hire, man. That might change soon.
I know that's right. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. And y'all be safe out here, brothers. Be safe out here.
Right? Y'all have a good night. It's always a pleasure.
All right, now. Well, guys, man, been another great night in the basement. Enjoy myself. Enjoy hanging out with you guys. I promise you do. If you hadn't had the opportunity, please take the chance right now and hit that like button. Please do that for your brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. And for everybody that came through, man, my man Rail came through the last minute like normal. He's always a last minute dude. My man Y High, Chicago, shout out to you. My man Q, Travel One. Girl Dorian, shout out to you for coming through. Big Mufasa, Army vet. Shout out to you, my brother. My man Ray Will, Wally, thank you for coming through. I appreciate that. Who else came through? Here. Almond Eyes. Right on to you, sis. I appreciate you coming through. And, you know, for anybody I might have forgot or left out, thanks for coming through. Anybody who hasn't made a comment, I appreciate you watching and tuning in. And looking forward to seeing y'all on Wednesday. Like I said, I'm going to do a reaction of my own material, my own comments and statements that I made. I might throw some other ones in there. I might throw some other reactions of some other shows, but I'm mainly going to do reactions of some of the clips that I've been a part of and all that good stuff. And my man on his way out, he said, we still them boys. I understand. Y'all ain't shit, but y'all still them boys. Why, how you be safe tonight, man, and everybody else, man. Y'all be easy. I appreciate you walking with me, but stay tuned. I will be on Real Press Show, and I will be simulcasting it shortly. So until then, y'all have a great night.